Okay, call meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I'm glad to see we got a lot of people here tonight. We got more than we've had in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
That's what we need to see, participation. And we're just here to get together to round table discuss what we need to do and changes or anything that anybody's got an idea. Dean's got a list there, being Chuck's not here, of last year's.
Actually, I don't have that, it's out in the car.
Well, we can go over what we had.
Yeah, I mean, I know on there that the tire thing needs to go. I mean, we lost money on it. You know, there's a couple of things on there. So,
You got, right on the board there behind you. People see it, and we need ideas, because a couple of them didn't make anything. I mean, a lot of them did good, really good, but some of them needs to be addressed, and this is what we're gonna do, discuss it. And, go over the ticket, anything anybody else has got, and what we need to change.
one of our rights.
I don't know, you got another, they're holding the word out.
Yeah.
I need to check it.
He probably took it home with him when he got
Is there any
here.
up front?
One behind them.
No, these are this all chalk.
Let me get a little up front here.
I'll go check in my desk real quick.
Just cut your finger, we'll start writing on it.
So anyway, we'll just talk about the ticket while we wait on the. This is just a suggestion, you know, to maybe we could save a little money. We have, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5 drawings that are $500 cash drawings, and they are 2 winners. So maybe we could just take it, you don't lose nothing on the ticket, maybe take it back to 1 winner and put
So
$3,500 more
you're
dollars in
saying each
your
time
pocket.
instead of 1,000, it just be 500.
Yeah,
Instead of
instead of having 2 winners.
Yeah.
You still have the $500 drawings at 2:15 and 2:30, 2:45, 3 o'clock, 3:15, then was all 2 winners. Just something to think about, maybe take it back to just 1 winner,
That'd save us some money.
save $3,500, you know.
I wanna cut the pot down this year too. We had way too much left over.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut a bunch of that out.
Sure.
I tell you what we can do, Larry, is on the top, I know before, I just got so much and then it got built back up again. But just run down to the store if you run out. I've had to do
Yeah.
that before. Just run down to save a lot without
And
the
then
count
water,
down
we
there.
just
go
get
down
a water, we save a lot, then if we need more, we can go get it.
And what we ought to do, this room over here is full of Pepsi.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be ruined if somebody don't take it. And
Yeah.
if anybody drinks it, we ought to get it. And we took stuff up to the county home after gun days last year too. So, anything we got left over, we need to.
Then another discussion we always have is about shirts, hats, or, well, 1 year we gave coolers away, that was a mistake. Everybody filled them full of beer and food when they left.
Yep.
That was last year.
2 years ago.
Yeah, cause I got the bucket.
Last year
I
we
got
had a
the
little koozie.
I got the beer buckets and then everybody was using their free cooler instead of buying the buckets. Yeah.
So that's something else you need to think about and bring up for discussion, what you want to do there.
What did I miss when I left? What did I miss when I left? Did I miss anything important?
Another thing, Kenny, you need to
Take
think
it,
about
and discuss it.
is Baker always got the license for the bingo and the beer. Someone needs to be in charge of that
Yeah.
way beforehand, so we
Yeah.
make sure we get it.
Yeah, that takes time to get them.
It takes time to get it. Is Baker gonna be announcer again, or who's gonna be
Yeah.
announcer? You?
If we hire him, he'll do it, you know. I mean, if anybody's got anything else to discuss, bring it up, you know, till he gets this drawn up.
Can you tell me how long it's been since you raised the prices of the tickets?
2 years.
You did it 2 years ago. Have you sold out since you increased that price?
No,
Okay. I guess my question is, are we making enough money by increasing the price and not having as many people there to buy tickets inside, pop inside, all the different games, versus bringing it back down to 50? Because I've heard, or not just around the county, but even where I work and stuff, people that are from here don't come because of the increase in price. So I'm wondering if you drop it back down to 50 or 60.
How much is the ticket now?
75.
75.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
may have,
we make the same amount of money now.
Yeah, it never
Yeah.
changed.
you don't make less on pop or food or,
Well, the food they eat for free.
yeah.
Food's included.
But like, what about ticket prizes and stuff like that? Like, do you sell out of the buckets or?
They seem to be doing elders.
Yeah, we could go back, but it never changed. It actually got rid of.
Well, what changed is we're not spending money on the floor, we got less people here. You know, this year it went down. This one,
Yeah, but
this
the
went down.
total profit stayed the
Right.
same. Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Not really, because when it was, $50 ticket, we made 120,000. We didn't make 120,000 much.
Even if we didn't drop it all the way down to
Yeah.
50, but dropping it some to
So,
make it more
just-
So
accessible.
what,
to more
so
bodies.
24 is when we first went to 75, right? 23 or 24?
Full.
I think it's been 2 or 3 years. I can't
So
say.
how many tickets do we sell in 24, and then how many tickets do we sell in 25?
But we do. You go through a lot more free food though too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot more trash.
I know,
A lot more porta johns.
we did raise,
Well, the thing
I'm not
about
against
too,
it.
I think another big
I'm
part of
just
it
trying to
too is-
remember what actually, because you'll get a lot of people when we sell that many tickets. You got people there that are eating free food, drinking dollar beer, and not spending money too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess if we had those numbers, if I could possibly see them from 20, I mean, maybe I don't need to see them, but I'm just
Yeah.
thinking if you have more people spending more money, that makes more of a sense for a profit to me, but.
No, for sure.
Or is
That's
there
what
another way
that's what
to-
we was worried about, but it you know
Is there
What was
another
it?
way to like structure it so that people still feel like they're getting in here and getting a good deal, but like maybe the food isn't a free for all anymore? Like you get so many tickets to so many. I don't know if it's. I've never been.
because
Like I don't know
essentially
if it's
people
vendors
eat
or
3 times a day, especially if they're there and just drinking dollar beer, hanging out with all their buddies,
I mean, I also think we should.
and not spending. If they're spending money, then you know.
I feel like we're losing money on the sponsor tent too. Like I just feel like we put way too much money into the sponsor tent.
We're like,
food.
yeah, we're almost like $50 a plate. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care what you get.
How are we-
That's a good, that's a,
Buying, just, how are we buying food for the sponsor tent?
It's catered
Catered.
and we take bids
It's
and
bid.
last 2 years I think Trotters has won the bid, right?
Yeah.
Has it always been catered?
Yeah.
The sponsor tent, the
Sponsor
sponsor
tent.
tent.
Sponsor tent's always been.
Okay.
always.
So was sponsors up or down in the last 2 years?
They've been about the same. They run about 85. That's been the same.
But the thing, I
Yeah,
think
we were
since,
80 or 85,000.
I feel like
right?
since we moved it into the tent though, like people are like not wanting to miss like the action, so they're not actually like spending time in the tent. You know what I mean? Like they're not like wanting
They
to.
used to feel like they was connected to the
Go
building,
away.
I guess.
Where they
Now
have
they
to
gotta
go,
walk.
you know, the building.
Right.
Gotta walk 50 feet now. No, the sponsor numbers are about the same. They stay the same.
Well, being in the sponsor tent, I think we need more activity in there.
Well,
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I mean. Like they're
Yeah,
not. There's
not
nothing to
enough
like.
going on in there. You know, they go in and sit down and they BS or whatever, but we need more something going on there.
I mean, I've only been to the gun bash like once or twice, and that was when my father-in-law was on the board, and I think my mother-in-law helped buy and get the VIP tent ready and stuff like that. And I mean, it was pretty nice. Was it catered then as well? Because I remember them buying food and doing all the things.
Yeah, always been catered.
Yeah, for
Okay.
20 some years.
And then we do the pork butts and stuff from, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, you should make VIP, I mean, a little bit more VIP, I guess. And what does that look like? Is there special drawings in there? Is there,
Yep.
you
Yeah,
know,
we had-
TVs to hear in there? Or is there special games?
There's no games in there.
Well,
I think the one
Yeah, there's no
they
games.
built
We
last
need-
year,
that'd be
they,
something we
what,
need to-
$100, but none of them really
Yeah,
claimed it.
we tried
They
that.
never claimed it.
Yeah, they don't claim it,
Yeah,
they
they-
pay attention.
Not
They-
last
they
year, year
hopefully-
before, they did
Yeah.
a $100 extra drawing where it was on the screen, and we did it out in the other thing, but nobody really ever claimed it.
They didn't pay attention to the screen,
Yeah.
so.
That's on them. I mean,
Right, but if we're advertising that it's there and it
Yeah.
draws people in, whether you pick it up or not, I don't really.
I think
Yeah, you're right, that's
the
not
numbers
right.
showed last year that, like, we did some new things in, gaming, like, there's no risk in gaming, we don't have to spend 50 grand to set up a few games, and that was, I mean, we had zero overhead in Roomba, you know what I mean, it made like 6 or 7 grand or something, so.
$9,000.
Yeah.
So that's,
We could
we had
have,
some more activities like
we
that.
could have 2 tables, there were
People
people
like-
staying in
people
line
like
all
to-
day.
They like to stay busy,
Yeah.
and so, yes, I agree, so like,
Yeah,
give them something to do like that, where it generates some income.
That Roomba game is pretty popular, people like it.
yeah.
So you wanna go, what I have, I mean, what I think, this needs to go. We lost money every year so far.
Well, you need to tell everybody what you're taking.
Well,
That was the tires, we lost money, we lost.
What do you mean by tires? I don't mean to be like
We have,
whatever.
we
but
had, you could buy,
have
you
never
get
been.
4 tires from Newland or 4 tires from, Peking
Right.
Truck.
Oh, as
It's
a
a
price.
It's a
Yeah.
We
table.
lost
Okay.
8.5% 2 years in a row on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you go down to, this here Coyote package, this needs to be like it used to be. Not open up so you see what was in it. That, you got, you know, $10,000 in it and people just, you know, oh, I don't like that. This used to be a mystery. This was just like the safe. Nobody's seen that, what was in it. I mean,
Well,
you
that makes
can't,
people
you can
want it
guarantee
more.
that. And this here brought in money. This used to bring a lot of money in. And we opened it up 2 years in a row. It don't bring, I mean, we lost 26.5, 57% on that. 26.57% we lost. And I say that's because it was open. I mean, we lost it the year
Well, that's why
before.
we're here, to
It
see,
was
you
open,
know.
it needs
Yeah.
shut back up.
Which one is that?
The Coyote. I mean, it don't have to be a Coyote, we can do, you know, like the blinds, we used to have the stump. That's what was in its place. I mean, the Amish makes them, oh, Pat's got some of them blinds before, but not, you don't have to get the big tall ones, the ones that drag around is, I know where there's one at right now for $650.
Mhm.
You know, it's a wooden one. You know, it's sitting on Flagmill Road, you've probably seen it. At the Amish, yeah.
Okay, let's,
Why don't you circle the ones that we want to?
yeah,
put-
start,
Well,
start at the
Put
top.
that all here, that way we can remember what they
I'll
are.
rewrite it too,
Can-
inside of, this here needs to go.
Can I take a
I
picture of
mean,
the
we've
ticket?
lost
Yeah.
money every
Of
year.
what? The
Yep.
ticket?
You
Can
know,
you pass
this
it?
needs to go,
Yep.
and this needs changed.
Right, just circle it and we know we've got to.
This has gotta be changed,
So, yeah, Coyote.
so, I mean, the rest of them, see, Pat said if you're not making a lot of money on it, not Pat, Chuck, sorry. And Chuck said, well, if you're not making 50%, well, that ain't, I mean, you made 6.4 on the Milwaukee that was free, and I don't understand how we only made 6.41% on that. Cause you only get paid for one, right, or did you have to pay for both of them?
No, those are donations.
That's what I thought,
Yeah.
so,
Well, that's another one too, the Milwaukee hand tools, or the garden tools,
yeah.
it might be better off to go back to,
Steel.
you do steel and,
Yeah. Cause
get back,
Maybe,
the Milwaukee
get back there
tools,
in Zanesville, he'll buy a sponsor and.
Dean, pause for a second, maybe explain to like
Oh,
Jess and Ashley, because they haven't been there, like what you're talking about.
oh, well, the percentage, I'm saying what the income was, what it cost, you know, what the budget was on it. I mean, and it gives me the percent of what we made or what we lost. Okay.
And so these are like the side drawings that people buy
Right.
tickets for,
10
but like
tickets for 100.
buckets.
Yeah, and that's what
Okay.
I was talking about, because
Okay.
they pay
Yeah.
money to buy those,
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah,
And
ten
then,
for
but
100.
that was, I think, if you have more people
Right.
buying those, you're
Right.
producing more money, because how much is it per ticket? It's like a lot, it's like, what, 20, 25?
$10.
10 for 100.
10 for 100.
10 for 100.
Yes, 10
Okay.
for 100.
So I
Or
mean,
you can buy one for 20.
that's what I thought, that's
But
what
that's
I
like
was
Brian
You
just
can buy
said,
one for
the
20.
people that you let in here for $50 don't buy them tickets.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a whole lot of change on the floor
No.
plan. You know, it
as
comes
No, I'm
in
not,
here.
no, I'm not arguing with you, but yeah,
You
that
see,
was,
now
I
after
just-
you,
what do
after
you-
you work this year, then
Yeah,
you'll see how it goes. and-
where are you gonna put me?
Well,
Oh, you have me on the
Wherever
floor.
everybody else don't want.
There we go, Larry, just don't give,
Might not be your best move.
Larry's in charge.
You can
Yeah.
have on the floor.
Just an idea with this, and again, I've never been, so this might not work in this venue, but the Southeastern Ohio Sportsman Association does their fundraising night in the fall, and one of the tables that they have, and of course it would not be this exactly, but you purchase an ammo can, and in that ammo can is a single ticket, and then they draw, once all the ammo cans are sold, they draw from that, and then whoever wins gets a hat of tickets, which is how you bid on all of the guns that are up there. So essentially you're getting, like, you're winning a set of free tickets. If we made one of the earlier drawings a set of free tickets, that may entice some people to,
It's a good idea. Doesn't cost us anything either.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need, I think everyone that comes through that door should have a floor ticket. I've said this a couple times, but like, you're right, we don't have, some people don't know what the floor is. I don't care what we say. Like, some people just go there and they stay in a corner and they do their thing. They don't even know about the floor. I think if everyone had a ticket, to some extent, they're at least gonna go put it in a bucket
Well,
somewhere.
and I'll tell you what, if I have one ticket and I have two things that I want, I'm gonna be more apt to purchase that second
That's what I'm saying,
ticket.
get everyone to
Yeah.
play at it, like,
So,
I think. But
Keep it 75 and then add a $20 ticket on top of it.
Yeah, because that's not gonna
That
cost
would
us
go back
anything,
to-
it still gets them in the
see,
door, entices
everyone
them
thinks
to
they're getting
play.
something, but they're all on the same playing field. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? If we
yeah.
give everyone a 10% discount, you're gonna be happy thinking you got a 10% discount, but I paid the same price you did,
Right.
right? We're all gonna be happy, but no one's, right?
It
Like,
doesn't really change anything.
right, but as a perception from the audience, I think
What else
it
you got,
does.
Dean?
Oh,
What else you got?
oh, if you guys want me to go,
Yeah.
this is what I did, you know, after the gun bash left, I put this all together. You was asking about, I mean, we can go down and say, there was 2,160 tickets sold,
How many?
2,160.
2160 in 2025? In 2025,
Yes.
okay.
89 sponsors, 65 sponsors were paid. So, which is a total of 445 tickets there. If you want, if you want to know, I'll tell you.
So the ticket sales was,
Yeah,
what did you say?
2160 is what tickets, what we sold.
Sorry, Dean, when you say 85 sponsors and the
89
65?
sponsors,
Uh-huh.
65 of them are
There was
paid
2,800
sponsors.
tickets.
Okay.
Some of them a tree.
That's counting the trade.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, counting the sponsors
Yeah,
and the trade.
we
Yeah.
used, yeah, well, that's the same as when you had 4,000,
Right.
it's still a total.
Right, right.
Total's about 28 the last 2 years.
So I'm not gonna write up here, but if you went on this one here, I mean, I can, we profited $1,880 right here on this one, right there. I mean, that's what we profited, I mean, I'll write it on here. So, this is what we, after we had our expense and everything, this is what we profited, right here on that.
Right down the one that's not working, really, that's all.
Um,
We got plenty of time to work with it.
So
What made money?
this one here was good. I mean,
Yeah.
this one I would keep. Like I said, this one here, we lost $170 2 years in a row. You know, the flagpole, the ones that were, and I don't understand this one why it was so low, but it was Milwaukee Tools. We still made money, but it's 6.4%. And this one here, which is the drone, we made 8.21% profit. And then when you get to this tree stand above, which we always have, it was 42%, 0.58. When you went down here, this one here lost 26.57. Choice of three made $8,980, which is 113%.
So you're
As you
thinking,
say. What'd you
did you
say?
say the Milwaukee, the first one right here?
Yeah, it all, I mean, because
That's what I
they
said.
give me,
You
they give me an expenditure.
might take that back to the steel
Yeah.
package.
Yeah, on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, what?
640, 645.
And are these donated or
No,
they're
we buy
bought?
it.
And when do we buy them?
I spell that right.
Pretty much start after the fair,
Yeah. So,
Oh, after the fair?
before, but yes. Depends on how the stuff is hard to get.
a lot of, like, this is something we would get because this here takes some time to buy.
Right.
Because they usually get it at, Sam's Club or Walmart and buy it at a big package.
It's better to buy it later, cause it's
There's
just.
a lot of that.
Is
out
there a
there.
buying committee? Do you send, like, I'm just asking, like, are we buying
Actually,
prime time? Are
back
we
in the
bu-
day, your mom,
I
or
know.
not your mom, Barry's wife and his daughter went and picked this out. Always.
Right.
They always did that.
Did it like on
Yeah.
sale? Oh, I'm just wondering if we're getting the best bang for our buck when we're thinking about buying and stuff like that, because,
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to, but see, part of that stuff is like, Kokonas,
Yeah.
they just give us a
They give us a
living room
good
suit
deal.
and charge us $4,000 for
Yeah.
a
You're looking.
$12,000
Well, they say
suit.
4,000, but it's
Yeah.
always,
Yeah.
it's been up recently.
So.
Yeah, it was 35, it just, everything's going up a little
Yeah.
bit.
do we have a budget for each category?
Every category,
Every
yeah.
category,
And we'll-
okay.
we'll-
Well, we did last year. I mean,
Yeah, we always do.
Like this budget here was, well, that's 1,500. This one was 1,800. That one was 2,000. The freezer was 3,000. I mean, and LEM's 25. I'll print this out for you guys if everybody wants
That'd
it.
be helpful, thank you.
I'll print it out for you.
My copier wasn't working when we tried.
Yeah, what'd you say?
You
I
supposed-
told her
Yeah,
when we
we
tried,
can't
my
make
copier
copies
wasn't
before
working.
you do it.
You can just send me a picture of it if you
Should've
want.
went on the other side.
I'll turn it into
Hers,
a
hers is on ink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if we was in the Coliseum, it's all on the board already, like who does what. And
Yeah.
Oh,
It's up there on the room up there.
we could have gone there.
Now.
It's hard to get in over right now.
too many
Campers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we've always changed things up. I mean,
Yeah, very good.
Kenny will tell you that. You know,
Yeah,
you might have
well,
different
yeah, if
things
it don't
you
make
gotta
money,
do.
we'll try something else.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest thing you can do is try to get the advertising up, you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you get more people to spend $75 to come down. One of the things with the 50 we had is, we started seeing a lot of people that they just wanted to go play cards and hide in the corner once they got in. And they'd eat
Yeah.
food, drink
Right.
beer.
Do they pay money to play? Do we get a profit back from them playing cards though?
Mhm.
It's not a real big
Right.
money maker.
No.
Is it, when
Last
you
year
say
was
play
like
cards,
$12.
just
Yeah.
bear with me, is
That's on
it,
my list here.
Yeah.
okay, well, okay. Blackjack?
I
Is it
think the
poker?
advertising,
You know what I mean? You
thing,
can
no
get
matter
in-
how we do
If you
it,
spend
Gotta put a lot
$50,
more effort
you
into
can
it.
get in and eat 3 meals a day and drink $1 beer. And you know,
If you did do like a food ticket, like here's your food ticket for the day, you get, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And like you get so many punches at wherever.
Yeah. And like a punch card, I mean, I know it's a lot, but you hand it out the front door and it's just done, and you're kind of limiting people, cause it probably shouldn't be a all-day buffet.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is one thing is always been is a good
But they're
party.
spending their money. If they're
In other
spending
words,
money,
it's a
it
good
works.
party. When you have free food and cheap
Oh,
beer,
yeah.
it's a good party, you know what I mean? And certain crowd comes for that because it's a good deal for them, you know?
Live
Yeah.
music.
And they spend
And
a
so
lot of money
I guess
for
where Jess and I are kind of both coming from is we're not saying that we have to try to take something away, but if we're gonna try to entice more people here, like, yeah, the advertising is going to matter, but we need to put something with that ticket, like give them a free tour
Yeah.
ticket or limit something somewhere else if we can't give them something. So, because if less people are coming at $75, then we need to find a way to increase the profit once they're here. I don't know how to say exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, more people, more profit. I mean,
Yes.
that's kind
You
of like.
give them a free
if you have-
ticket,
Only if they spend.
So-
So i.e., like
So
you have,
either get more people in here or find a way to cut down on the overhead,
for like,
one or the other.
instance, if you have wing night, you have wing night, so we do wing night in a restaurant, right? You have 50-cent wings,
Mhm.
you're losing money on those 50-cent wings. But people are gonna buy beer, they're gonna buy Keno, they're gonna do all the other things. I mean, think about when you go out, and I mean, that outweighs your 50-cent wing night.
Right, which is the
Yeah.
free food,
Yeah.
Right.
but then we have to find the other
Yep.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we gotta get everybody to sell tickets too. I mean, we just can't have half a dozen of us selling tickets and nobody else doing
I
it.
can tell you this, I used to sell them and all my people will not buy them at $75. They quit.
Well, a bunch of new people.
Even the bank in Junction, like they used to sell 3 to 4 packs. They're lucky to sell 1 pack anymore. Cause she told me when I went, I banked in there, and they go, when I come in there, they go, people come in here and they're not buying $75 tickets. And that's what they told me. That's why they don't sell near as many. I mean,
They're getting more expensive stuff, you know.
I know that, but I mean, that hurt us big time. I mean, you know, I calculated it out when we raised it, and I said, you know, we gotta sell, instead of the 4,000, you gotta sell half of that, 21 to make the same amount of money. And
And
the
we
same
did.
way on the sponsors, you
We
had
did.
to do the, you know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, do we wanna
We get
stay at selling 2,100
$2,700
tickets?
tickets,
I
you know.
mean, or sell out?
Right,
Yeah,
so, but
that's the
if
thing.
our profit is the same, with what
Well,
we're
it's
selling
not,
right
because
now.
we made more money when they were $50 tickets overall.
But
We profited more than we are now.
but there wasn't, every county didn't have a gun bash like that.
Oh, I know. Oh, it's
You know,
not
we
just
was
every,
kinda
our
elite.
county might have 2 or 3 hundred.
When you,
Yeah, we was
made more
elite
money,
back then.
you was buying stuff a whole lot cheaper too than you are today.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
You know,
arguing.
you look at
I
everything
know
on that
that.
board's went up,
yeah.
so you can't expect it, you know.
So if-
One thing it hasn't went up, been like that.
But if you get people to sell tickets, you know,
Right.
you out there.
But it's
work-
hard, I mean,
work.
if they're not gonna spend $75.
But if we're
you
having
gotta
trouble
find
getting
new
rid of the
people.
tickets,
Yeah.
then we need to find something
Right.
else, and we can't,
Right.
if we're lowering the prices off the table, we need to find something else to entice people
We
to.
I
need,
don't think you're.
I think we all agree that we need to sell out this year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I just
We
want
might-
to sell 500 more tickets this year.
yeah, I mean, I would like, the goal would be to sell out this year, I think, you have to sell out this year.
It's the goal every year.
Well,
It just don't happen.
well, I think you gotta make it happen this year, and you gotta think of a way to make it happen, I mean, I'm
We
not.
probably, if we did actually sell completely out, we probably only did it about 2 years. You know, there was always some left somewhere.
Okay.
It never was a.
But they got
complete
sold at the
sellout.
gate though, right? Like, when people,
No.
no?
No.
Do we ever take the tickets out of county
Uh,
to sell
Mhm.
them? If we found more places to take
Selling
them,
out.
would that probably help
Oh, we
also?
did 2 years.
I sell them as Kingdom County, I
We
sell
sold
them
100
in
at the gate
Fairfield
2 years
County.
in a row before we raised it.
I
I've
sold
seen,
2 in
I've
Florida.
seen them in,
Yeah.
I've seen them last year in, New Concord. Old guy was selling them up there.
Mhm.
So,
But yeah, and this online we're starting to is gonna pick up, I mean, that helped out, we sold a bunch online last year, that was just new, so.
Now, how many did we really sell online when we paid thousands of
Well,
dollars?
you
to-
have to pay to get it going, I mean, you can't.
And then we're paying a lot of money per month. So that's what I'm saying. How many tickets did we sell online?
Well, hopefully we'll eventually sell them all online, we won't have to do nothing.
Well, yeah,
How many
That's
did
what
we, like,
Praveen
what
said, they
percent
do
then did we?
over-
Probably about 300
Okay.
total.
300 online. So, and we probably paid double that in at least.
To get it started.
We had to pay.
But I mean, with
I mean,
what
you
you're
can't
paying,
sell- you can't
but
sell
what you're
online.
paying in a month for that site, 600 a month for that site.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's no longer, but I'm
Right.
just saying that to
Right.
sell online, you have to have a mechanism to do that.
Right.
I mean, and then not only that, not only do you have to have a mechanism, but during the event and before the event, you're gonna have some maintenance. You're gonna have to pay for somehow. In other words, if there's a glitches or whatever happens, someone's gotta fix it.
Yeah.
You know, so usually that would be the developer of your site, or if you have a service, the service. You know, someone's gotta work you through that, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, usually, I mean, I don't know how ours worked last year, but, you know, let's just say you sold 300, you know, the first 1,000 is what you're gonna sell online. That way you're not duplicating the numbers nowhere. That is what they get to sell. Not, and then it starts at 1,001, you're selling everywhere else.
Yep.
Not what we had, you know.
We're learning, Dean, we're learning,
So,
no need to harp on it, we're gonna learn it.
Yep.
Practice makes perfect.
and they
So,
complained-
this
then
is-
they complained about the $75, but that's the first time we raised the price of them tickets in over 20 years.
Well, that probably was our big mistake.
Yeah.
We should have waited that long, because off our
Yeah.
price, you know, we all bought cars and food. I mean, in 20 years, it went up a hell of a bunch.
oh, yeah.
We really waited too long to do it, you know,
Right.
probably, and, you know, looking back.
What are the surrounding areas, gun bash or gun prices? Like, what's the one you were just talking about?
There's several big ones, and they're from 100 to
I don't know how much
$210.
they are.
Yeah, that's
300 or more.
Yeah,
There's one right now going on up, Thornville.
The SEO.
That's
is
$100 ticket.
Like the Jurassic
How much
Classics,
is
like
it?
what?
That's $100 ticket. Rich right now
What's so
just
special
advertising
about
to
that?
Huh?
What's so special about it?
It's
Like, what are we
$100
missing?
I don't
to get a
know.
hat.
They're not as big as ours.
Yeah.
So the one in Crooksville, it's $100 to get in, and you get a free hat, which has 50 tickets for you
Yeah.
to put.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Just like in the, most of them are, what?
So that free ticket thing would be a
Like in
good
a
idea
bucket.
if you kept it at 75, you gave everybody a free floor ticket as they walked in.
Or like put it on the ticket, like,
Yeah.
here's your ticket to get in, and here's,
Well, you remember, if you
Skip
give them one
staple
ticket,
those.
you know, you can put that value of that, a one ticket is a $20 value, so that's giving them.
or like give them a
$20
coupon
back.
for the ticket or
Yeah.
Plus,
whatever.
if they
yeah.
bought 10 for
So
100,
that
you
they
can
have
buy
to
one
see
for
it.
20.
it doesn't
So
cost
that
us a
could be-
penny.
That could be, right, it didn't cost us anything, but that could be, you know, the value, you're
Yeah,
saying, we're
I
giving
like-
you a
I think that's the
$20
best
ticket
idea.
back.
to make them think they're getting something, but like
Yeah.
Coleman said, it doesn't change the playing field at all because everyone
Right.
has the same advantage.
Yep,
Yeah.
I like that. Too bad this is being recorded and if I hear all our fun ideas.
So another thing,
Surprise!
we need to, discuss the band. Last year we had, Sam Root, cost us $800. The year before we had These Guys Live, cost us $3,400. So I don't know what you'd wanna do.
There was
Think about it.
Stage was $1,200 or $1,500. Yeah, they were $2,800 plus the stage or something like that.
Do you wanna put something out there to look for?
I mean, I'm just throwing it out, if anybody's got an idea, nothing has to be done tonight, I mean,
Right.
it's just question and answers, but
Brainstorming.
What's the budget for bands or music or entertainment? None.
We just kind
I
of,
mean, as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
Give them a good time as cheap
Well,
as
I
possible,
mean-
you know?
Right, yes,
I wonder if just a DJ would do.
I mean, that's an all-day band too, though.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Spotify will do all day.
Yeah.
I mean, is the Ohio State game on during it as well? Like,
Well, if it is, we always have it on TV, so.
yeah.
And one year we set up a shoe in, out of bleachers.
so then we got the 50-50 deal,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just circle those
Which,
$50.
Erica has just, the last 2 years has got people to work it, I don't know whether,
And well,
there's nobody here to run it, I mean, you know,
Right.
she don't come, so.
Do you remember
That's
crab
something
races?
We'll talk to her about it.
We used to have a rat race.
Do you remember the crabs though, like in the bars and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
That would be so fun.
Then we have no Roomba table,
That's good stuff. I mean,
it got wrecked.
Oh, he said give me a pair.
Fix it, I don't care.
That's what he told me.
Then another thing we need to talk about too is the casino. Casino used to be a moneymaker. It's entertainment, it's what it is, but, I don't, what I got
It
that
netted
here.
about $1,500 last year, I think, 18 at
Yeah,
most.
it wasn't very much.
I don't think it was that much, was it?
Well,
No,
not,
I
it wasn't,
think,
we
like,
paid
the
out
actual-
way more than it made,
The
I know
actual
that.
casino brought in like
I'd get rid of, I mean,
$1,200
unfortunately, I'd get rid of it, get something else, like a Roomba or something like
Like,
that.
I think we paid
well,
more.
we could make
paid
that,
more
we could
for
make
dealers.
that whole building a game.
There you go.
But
Once you
then,
do
but
that,
Well, I
then,
mean,
You wanna keep them on.
yeah, you want them in there
Cornhole
spending money.
tournament.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do a cornhole tournament or a pickleball tournament during it.
Well, you could, but that's keeping them away from putting
Right.
tickets in the bucket, though.
Well, but then you can like be like it's $50 an entry, and then you know.
Cornhole would be good, I mean, a lot of people do.
All people would play it.
Well,
Which
even
one?
if we
But
did
you have to
it,
pay to like
Yeah.
keep playing in the tournament. You know,
And then
Right.
like do a bracket and pay out
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I mean,
20% of
like,
the total
your
or something like
team
that.
yeah, well, and then
gets paid
pause in between brackets for people to go back out and eat and drink and buy more.
Like here's the
tickets.
next round. Now you have to pay another whatever to see if you win that bracket.
The ideas are good.
What casino games are played, if you don't mind me asking?
Texas Hold'em,
Texas Hold'em. What's their buy-in for that?
blackjack,
I think-
buy-in, whatever
Yeah.
you want to buy in, don't matter.
Oh, well, I mean, like normally when you go to a Hold'em table, you're like, that's like $1,000. I know you're around to $1,000 buy-in, but it's like a $500 buy-in or
It's
something
open
like
table,
that. Oh, okay.
it's not a tournament. In blackjack, it's just $1 to $5.
Hey, Pat, you made a great point, I think, when you said we waited too long to raise the ticket prices or whatever, and then when it comes, it's the shock or whatever. And again, we're stuck in this, over the past 3 years, our net income has kind of dwindled a little bit. I think at some point the discussion has to be, I know it's a touchy subject, but like the dollar beers, we're barely breaking even. We pay 67 cents a unit, I think, and then we ice them and we pay girls to serve them. There's no way, I mean, you can tell me what you want. We don't make any money on beer. Yeah, we generate $12,000, but it costs us $12,000 or whatever. So that we're not making money on beer.
Unless it loosens their wallet.
What's that?
If it loosens their wallet, we do.
Well, I know, but even like do you know anyone else that's still have dollar beers at these things?
No, I mean,
If we raised it $1, still, where can you get a $2 beer?
how many beers did we sell last year? Let's see.
8,000 or something. That's 10 grand. I mean, usually
We
12.
we didn't have, we had in total drink tickets, it was
18, I think.
18,000.
So I mean, it's a mathematical question. Do we take the $10,000, you mean, and does that cost us, you mean, do we
I
make?
thought we made $6,000 on
We
the
made-
How can you make what?
How much more are we gonna make it $1? I'm just saying.
Well, you're making
I thought we
$10,000 more.
No, I understand that, but are we weakening our product?
And we charge,
People's
We
gonna
do not-
buy beer if it's too.
There's
we
no way you
charge
make
more
money
for
on
the special drinks?
beer when you're,
Like a White Claw,
Two
but like 2
tickets.
tickets?
Yeah, they're 2 tickets because I can't buy them.
Yeah.
I mean, it costs more to buy.
Right.
How much do we have left over, Brian?
A beer this year?
Yeah, how
I
much?
did real good this year,
Good
yeah.
this year?
Maybe 3 cases, 4
Okay, that's
cases.
good.
Where do we buy the beer from?
I get them straight from the distributors.
Majestic and
Fantastic
Southeast.
and
Southeastern Beverage.
Southeastern Beverage.
And so what happens is they give him X amount, and if we don't sell it, then we get a refund.
Yeah, it's just my job of going around and figuring out when to shut them down and, you know what I mean?
Is it bottled?
I say it's just on the table, not until we.
Yeah, no bottles allowed.
Until we print the ticket.
oh, I'm
we
just
can-
talking about it, I know, I'm not saying.
It's,
that you
it's, it's just a question of, does it loosen their lips enough and their wallet enough to
Well,
make it back?
I would say based on our conversation, no.
Well,
Like-
it's gonna get, but now what I'm saying though, keep in mind, if we do our job better and we get more people in,
And
you know, if we
also,
get 500 more people in.
also
that-
you gotta consider the temperature.
That's
That's-
a, 2 years ago,
That's
very
was our
true.
worst year, and you know what? It was cold.
Yes.
And people were wearing sweaters, and it wasn't, it
was
really
miserable.
affected us bad.
What, 24? Yeah, 24, we only
24
made 80 grand.
really hurt us because we had raised the ticket price and it was cold.
Yep.
Because
It
the
was
first
cold.
2 years we had this thing, it was so hot that people drank so much beer we couldn't keep it stocked.
Right.
Did you say you made 80 grand and 24 off a beer?
No. Two.
Oh, total.
Yeah, we should have, I thought we made like 5 or 6 grand off drinks.
I'm
'Cause
trying
I
to
wrote-
look, but
'cause
I
I
had
had-
really shitty internet.
You wrote me a check
Well, I mean,
for
you can do the math, if you're buying them for 67, or how much were they a beer?
30 some cents.
30 some cents a beer?
Yeah. 30, what was it? 30.
I don't remember.
We're getting a case of beer for $6, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It was like, it was almost
64 cents.
67 cents or something, I
I used
recall.
to sell wine.
I just don't think that, well, whatever, it's something to talk about or think
About
about.
64 cents a
Yeah,
beer.
64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about 64 cents.
And then we got $1,500 in paying bartenders, we got at least that in ice.
Do any
Tell you, we're not
bars
making
have
money on
dollar
the
beer
beer.
anymore?
You know, there we go again.
The real little
You know,
tiny
when we
ones,
first started
certain
this,
places.
All donated.
Little mugs.
No one got paid.
Yeah,
And we're paying a lot of people now.
we have too much overhead, we have an overhead problem, I said that last
We're
year.
paying a lot of people
About
for
14
stuff,
grand.
you know.
Yeah, but
maybe
like,
we can
if there's
cut back
only,
on
normally
some
there's
of
only
that.
4 of us at the gun
Yeah, I was
bash
gonna
meeting.
say, when you only got 6 people out
So-
of 18 that go to work, you gotta pay people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Well, one of the things we did when we raised the price up, that they got $200, they did not get tips, and they all have tips out. They all have tip jars out. We raised it up to
Well,
$200.
we're not gonna get that money.
Well, I'm just saying, you weren't allowed to
Right,
have
so,
a tip.
so
and
say
we
if you
raised
want
it
your
to-
tip jar out, then you're,
Yeah, you lower their pay.
yeah,
You lower their pay.
give them the choice.
That's what it was before. They got less money. If you're gonna have a tip jar out, because they actually had a tip jar out selling beer tickets out front.
You know what though, Dean, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
If you don't pay people to work, they ain't gonna work.
That's the same problem we got with
It's gonna
gates
be
and
us.
everything else.
Right now, with us not selling tickets out, we could give them 2 tickets. I mean, that's $150.
We do have people that do that. That's
I mean, we can do that, that's the way it was when I started here. I mean, you can ask Chuck. Chuck said, hey Dean, you get a ticket to come in.
24
You get-
years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, but you
20
get a
years
ticket,
ago.
and that was for several years.
This
I
is
mean,
24 's coming up.
24, yeah.
and he would say, you know, next year you can have 2 tickets.
Okay, so on total bar, like we're talking like the liquor that's purchased for whatever bar, we came out to a loss of $15. Our total cost, or our total income was $15,427. We paid out $11,941.82 in supply, and then we paid $3,500 to bartenders.
Yes, so we did. Yeah.
So we lost money.
So we lost $15.
Oh, man.
Okay.
But
There's hard alcohol served as
No
well.
reason you should.
And-
And the VIP.
Oh, okay, so that's
Yeah.
good.
So that's an $11,000 question, right? You said how many tickets you sell, right? 11,000 something plus 3,500, so dollar tickets.
But that's counting pop and everything. It's drink tickets. That's pop water, that's everything. That's not just
That's
beer.
Larry's.
Well, but then pops would be, I mean, you can get a $2 pop, I guess, as well, you know, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, we just call it bar.
We used to have 2 different tickets, but
Yeah.
it's pain in the ass.
So back to the sponsor tent then, so anything new or we're gonna give them the knives again? Like we
Well, I
have for-
think that me and
Well, I'll
Richie-
see what I can get. That was all.
No.
Oh, yes, yeah, those knives, yeah. I got knives from Milwaukee last year, yeah.
We're talking about sponsor tent, Ken.
Yeah.
Sponsor knives that we always give them.
Oh, okay.
They got a collection of them now started.
How much are the knives?
Oh, probably about $46, somewhere in that ballpark.
How far in advance do the sponsors get their tickets, like ahead of time?
Yeah, they'll go on sale before the fair and they can get them whenever, you know. We'll probably print them in April or May
Yeah.
and start selling them in June.
I'm just wondering if you should give them something that's a little bit more advertising for us, like, I don't know, like a pullover or something like that, and you get their sizes ahead of time with their sponsorship. It might save some money and also be free advertising for their gifts, for a gift bag.
You don't, there's a collection of knives that people have now.
Oh, okay.
For 8 or 10 years, they collect them all.
Okay. Oh, okay, sorry.
They say Perry County
It
has
does
done
say-
that.
So
It
Perry
does
County
say
gun
Perry
bags
County
on them in
Gun
the year.
Oh, okay. So people are pretty attached to those.
Yep.
So next year you'll know more what goes on after you work the gun badge.
As long as you don't make me clean toilets, I'll work the gun badge.
No, we heard somebody do that.
Oh,
You
okay.
might have to understand that.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't want that. Especially,
Okay.
especially the men's room, you don't want that job.
So we'll get the knives and have that done, and I'll check on that, steel deal there, see if Becker wants to do it. I don't know, Somerset quit buying the sponsors, so, you know,
Right.
Different owners now.
I asked the
Oh.
different owners, and they said no.
They said no.
Thought we had a chance.
Yeah.
But, you know, and people need to get out there and ask around and try to get stuff donated, or, you know, if you can get a steel package for $2,800 and they give you 750 of it, that's a pretty good deal when you can get 7,000 or 8,000 or whatever you can get out of it. See, that's the way it works. You gotta get that going.
And another,
You know,
The list of
Kenny,
that package.
you take
Steel
most
package
tickets
will be
out
listed
and
of
sell
what
them.
you usually
Yeah,
do.
it's somebody else's job.
Maybe we ought to have a
I can
couple
talk to them. I know
of the girls or
Dave real
something
well for like
that's
every.
got a little more finesse than you do.
Oh my gosh, is that a compliment?
Say that out loud. A little more,
A chainsaw, weed whacker.
something that can go out and maybe help sell these.
I'll get with you.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe,
Your grandpa says that.
No, I'm just saying, Kenny, you sell, you get most of them out.
Well, somebody's gotta do it. There ain't too many volunteers. I guess maybe we'll get those.
So as far as action items go, between now and next time, I know that Kenny's going to work on getting a steel package. What else is everyone going to be doing, just so that we can kind of try to keep track of things?
Like as far as jobs,
Yes.
it'd be nice if we could go upstairs in the Coliseum and
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's all-
And we can change it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's all-
I mean, Brian,
It'll
he'll,
give us a starting point.
Brian will be, he'll still be on the Milwaukee Tools.
I do the Milwaukee tools and the furniture with Kokonis.
Right. Yeah.
I do the beer. What else do I do?
Everything.
I stand around.
You do everything.
I do everything.
That was what they put on the board for Kenny last year. What
Tell
do you
your,
do?
tell your kids to bring me
As soon as
ice.
they move
Yeah.
everything out of there, we can go up and.
Yeah, next meeting will be upstairs.
First weekend.
Bring me girly
Okay.
drink.
I just did this to get
No, get us started.
ideas in people's heads, nothing that's set in stone tonight, you know, it's
Right.
just to get together around table.
when do we need to have that ticket finalized by? I mean, or.
If you want it out in June, you better do it in April or first of
April.
May, sure.
do we have any contracts that are set in stone with people for the gun bash?
We have a gun contract for,
Okay,
till
can I see it after the,
2033,
can I see it after the meeting, is that fine?
yeah.
Okay,
You said tickets need finalized by April to be distributed in June.
Yeah.
I know, because I give out the 500 first whatever gifts, right? So we've done the hats, we've done the polos, or shirts. And I think in those years we were spending like $6,500 or something on those, right? Last year we did the little coolers, save some money or whatever. Just from my giving out people, I don't think the reception of those was as good. Are we still with that prize, or is it the goal to make sure everyone gets something in their, like, tangible in their hands? Or like I said, I thought the one year, like, I was going to check with Dan, if you could engrave a freaking gun, say Gun Bash 2026, and there's only one of them, and you get a ticket on the first 500 tickets, we could get a hell of a gun for $2,500 or $3,000 engraved, right? So we cut our budget in half, and I mean, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying?
We talked about this before, you said it.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it back up, because
I understand, but it was the idea that everybody gets a little something.
So, well, that's the whole, okay.
If you give 500 shirts away, we just need to, that's
The
what
shirts
I
are
asked
hard,
to
'cause-
start with, if there's something else we want to do, but.
Why don't you just give, like Ashley said, give the first 500 tickets?
I'm cool.
That don't cost us nothing.
That's even better.
Give them free tickets, give them tickets.
Oh, for the
Yeah,
adult.
yeah, first 500.
But you do have a lot of people walk around and say, where's my shirt at?
Right.
Give them a Yeti of tickets.
Oh, you got people standing
Like
below the
people,
banister all day
yeah,
long
yeah,
waiting
like
for you
that.
to turn off and talk,
Choosing
Well,
a
them
ticket.
shirts, not everybody wears the same size. We have a bunch of them left over.
What sizes are left over?
Pardon?
What sizes are left over?
Small, medium.
Small, medium. You guys gonna need a more diverse crowd.
They're dollar beer guys, man.
So many $2 beers, right?
Well, the thing is, I don't know, is that $2 beer thing could be an issue just like the $25 ticket raise. It could cause us, I'm not against it, it could cause the same damn thing. They could be like, oh, now they're charging $2 a beer. I'm not against it, I'm just saying,
I would
You have to
say,
be careful with that.
you know what I mean?
What about if you sold a mug or something that they could have engraved with Perry County, Gun Bash 2026?
For like the first people in the door.
Well, no, I
Didn't you
think
look
they
at
buy
tumblers one year,
that.
Dean?
What's that?
Didn't you look at tumblers one year or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you.
We got too much money into it.
that's it.
That was
You can get
$8
shirts for $4 or $5. That's-
Yeah.
that's the deal.
That was $8 to $10. Like this, like this, like that. Yeah. That was $8 to $10. Yeah.
We could even just do something cheap like a koozie and put a couple tickets in it. Couple floor tickets. And that would help cut down on some overtime.
I think you gotta make it a lot more fun though. I'm just saying.
Something.
No,
Haven't been
let's-
there yet.
I have been there, and it was fun
That's
when I
what-
went, but I've
that's
heard
good.
it's not as fun.
That was 20 years
Something
ago.
else.
It's probably because I haven't been there.
Dude, like, I don't think
Just
I
saying.
Now, there's a lot of younger people that do not
For the
come.
beer, Ryan, something to do, just box of beer.
I like the
and
cornhole
extra beer
tournament idea.
for-
So what did you guys decide in the casino? You're keeping it or you're not keeping it?
But if we
No,
did
that's
that,
not
decided at all.
Very
If
nothing.
you leave it at all.
I don't think
That's something to
anything-
think about.
yeah.
Find something new to put in there or something different.
I was told
Maybe you can go in there and have a cornhole tournament, like you said. You could have the whole building. Hello? Hello?
I said
Oh.
corn tournament.
I was writing it down.
I said maybe you would take a building and turn it into a.
oh, yeah, so
Maybe we should have a daycare facility too.
More people would come.
Yeah.
You gotta be 18 to get in.
I mean, well, we can put the daycare outside the gate, have a kids club like they do for like.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, so you're paying.
I make a motion to adjourn.
No, we're not done yet.
Well, nobody said anything.
Everybody needs to keep this in mind and think of something to put in them spots or something new where we can make some money. And I have an invoice here to pay for 114 guns we ordered for Kensal Sports. It's $119,451.31. Here's a printout of the last 3 years, what they were, for anybody that wants to compare. But that's right on ballpark, I mean, nothing changes. And if you wanna make 100,000, you gotta spend it, you know. Anybody else want one of them?
I do.
I'll just take a picture.
How many guns are we buying for $119,000?
114. That takes care of everything. That takes 56 main guns, 10 in the safe, 45 tip boards, 3 on the floor for Chuck's tree stands. So we need to get that taken care of.
County, we need a motion.
Well, I guess.
Or take it to the council.
Well, yeah, we'll have to do it, then take it to the board.
Well, I make a motion, we do that.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor? Anyone opposed?
I am.
Why?
I'm just curious how we go about choosing. I mean, I'm not trying to ruffle feathers. I just see. Did we plan this in accordance with our finances right now? Like, do we plan this out?
We do it. We purchase the guns every year in January, then we pay for them. It's the same thing every year.
You have to buy them now or you're not gonna get them for that price.
There you
It'll
go.
be-
Every month
it'll
from
be
now
way more.
on, they go up. So
If you,
that's the way we,
I'm allowed to ask my question.
I'm just answering the question. I didn't say anything about you asking a question.
Well, I will say this, in the past, I mean, maybe the last 3 or 4 years, we never paid it all in February.
That's
We
what I was
never
asking.
did. We paid a percentage and then a percentage later on. Personally, I don't think we should be paying anything till after the fair to find out if we're gonna have money to survive. And you're looking at 120,000 out of the gun bash. Guess what? If we don't have a good fair, we won't have a gun bash.
It don't work that way, Dean.
I'm just telling you.
You have to have the guns now to have the
Yeah,
gun
well,
back.
we won't have a gun bash if we don't
Yeah.
have the
Yeah, we
guns.
won't have a gun bash if we don't have the money to have it, unless we're gonna go borrow money. Because
That's
you
what
know
we
what,
have to-
you know what our,
have to
you
do.
know what our.
We gotta survive.
The motion passed, so
Yeah. Well, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, no, everybody knows that.
You know,
It's
I
scary
mean,
right now.
you look at the budget, look
I
at
hope we don't have to borrow money to do the fair like we used to, but.
I was gonna say
You borrow money every year to start the fair.
No, not for a long time.
No, not since we had gun bash. That's what saved the fair money.
Are we done?
So-
I make a motion to adjourn.
I think Tandra had a question.
That's okay, that's all right.
Good.
Good?
No, go ahead. You made a motion to adjourn.
Okay,
See you.
well, it'll probably be April, that way we can do the Coliseum and we'll do the next one. Everybody have all their ideas made up.
What's paper move on?
April. First
Oh,
weekend in April.
Yeah.
First weekend in April.
Yeah.
No, the bond
I'll
money
just take
bag.
a picture. I can make a copy. I wouldn't get it back. Probably will.
Oh, no, we can't.
I wouldn't like all that. So you-
I'll send it to you.
That way you kind of.
I didn't want to get that close.
He started asking, he started.
I'm
Think
on
about
my
it.
picture. Contract.
You ever go back and look at any more stuff?
Well,
Actually, can you get a copy? The copier's not working.
I unplugged it and plugged it back in, so I can just write.
Okay.
No, but we need to have